So Burton has the football placed to clash of the youngest, most inexperienced finals team, Canterbury, and the oldest, most experienced lineup in Manly. Two great rivals playing for keeps here on Sunday. Burton with a very high commencement to the game, and Tolu Kola tackled powerfully near his own 20-metre line. Here's Matt Lodge, second season as a Sea Eagle, playing just his 11th game for the club today, and over to Paseka. Tackled by Kickow and Preston. Brooksy with an early run. He's played every minute of every game for the Sea Eagles since coming over from the West Tigers. He's been quite the acquisition. I'm sure everyone wishes him well. Maybe even some of those wearing Canterbury jumpers today. Now, Tom Trbojevic. Secured in the tackle of Salmon. And Daly Cherry Evans in his 19th final, including a grand final win here. The kick taken by Connor Tracy. And over to this, giant winger, Jarrell Skelton.
Billy, quite windy out there. Connor Tracy, fullback, defending his end of the field. With Cherry Evans kicking over with the breeze. What should he be doing?
Well, I'd flip the pressure. I'd put the pressure on the kicker. I'd make sure I'm in position as a fullback, and then make sure your wingers are really helping you out. Give them no space to kick to. Force them to kick long, force them to kick wide. Yeah, flip that pressure. And then when the ball goes...
Side here, Burton taking off.
When the ball goes up high, you've got to want that catch too.
So the first kick of the afternoon off the boot of Toby Sexton. It takes a bounce away from Turbo. He goes back to the end goal. Look at the Canterbury wall.
Shows what happens kicking into the breeze. That ball dipped, really dipped into the breeze.
And more confrontational defence by Canterbury. They were the best defensive team in the comp for a large chunk of the year, but they've conceded 78 points in their last two games. So they want to make a statement in the early skirmishes. Lodge again as we go to Brad's sideline. It's an exciting afternoon.
Oh, it's absolutely incredible down here, Matt. Everyone's talking about the conditions. Huge win behind the Manly Sea Eagles. Speaking to the curators as well today, they've cut the grass nice and low at 25 mil. It's getting nice and firm because of the hot weather recently. So what you'll find is a lot of irregular bounces. If you can find the ground like you just saw there with Tom Trbojevic, you're going to get some unpredictable bounces. That's going to be a key today.
Soaked it all up sideline there, Brad. Now Skelton again. He's West Tigers bound next year. He ran for over 300 metres against Brisbane earlier in the year.
He's a big unit. Sizable.
And on the subject of metre eaters, Connor Tracy at fullback 7 times past 200 metres. An early ball for Kickow. How good is that battle? Kickow and Olakau'atu. An offload. Burton waiting. Stepping away from one and captured by Paseka.
Two really crisp passes. First one by Marnie and then by Matt Burton. Just got out to Kickow in half a second.
Good dumping tackle. Another kick by Sexton. And taken by Tommy Talau. Sorry, Bill.
The Bulldogs are winning the field position battle even into the breeze at the moment and got their defence on today.
There's the Terrier Reid Marnie, along with the emerging gun Jacob Preston. And to Lehigh Hopewate, you can tell there is a premium on defence early here for Canterbury. They're surging off the line. Oh, Lodge! Collides with Marnie and bounces off.
He's been strong, Lodge, in the opening 4 minutes. Plenty of hit-ups.
And the Manly talisman, Turbo. He won the best and fairest for the club during the week. The Roy Bull medal. Long kick, Cherry Evans. And back comes Tracy. He loves to run back at full tempo. And Jake Trbojevic down there with Paseka. The Canterbury fans, they want some sort of intervention by the referee. None forthcoming. This is elimination footy. The stakes are high. So's the intensity dial. Skelton.
Well, there hasn't been a stoppage yet. 4.5 minutes into this game, the lungs will be burning.
And now Hughes. 5 over the halfway. Marnie for Jamin Salmon, one of those 3 premiership winners in the Canterbury team this afternoon. That's a good run on play number 5. Another kick by Toby Sexton. It's been all him in general kicking so far. Trebojevic allowed to catch it, but again they turn the ball over in prime real estate, and there's a knock on. And there's some aggro breaking out as well.
Let go. Matt Lodge wasn't happy.
Actually, just Matt Lodge.
Might have been some treatment. His fatigue was just over 5 minutes till a break. And what happens here with Turbo? Does Preston get there and nothing really happens?
Okay.
Bit of argy-bargy.
Well, this is the first real test. This is what they've been working for the opening 5.5 minutes of this contest. In field position. Now the Bulldogs, they can go to work with their attack.
Stay there, back feet.
Well, if they go to their left, Cherry Evans, some of his defensive movements can be very inconsistent. He can come up, he can head back. Ooh.
Oh, Burton runs into an Olakuatu arm. Oh, there's so much to love about this. We've only had 6 minutes of play, but it's living up to the billing. Played by Hughes. Marnie with a spiral. Burton, kick out. Away to Carraz. Carraz with the reach out and the put down. They've come out firing the Canterbury Bulldogs.
There they strike first, the Dogs. And it's Jacob Carraz. They create an overlap on the left-hand side. And it's just this unorthodox style of Jacob Carraz, one-on-one with a covering Manly defender. Harvey Norman replay. Beautiful pass there by Kickout. Creates the overlap. Garrett coming across. Just a little jink from Carraz. Just gets to the outside. You watch it here. Just stop-start, and he reaches out. They strike first, the Dogs.
They got the numbers wrong defensively there, Manly. They had 4 defenders where they should have had 5. Just kick out. Beautiful catch and pass from the big man on the back of an error. Saw last night in the second half of the Knights-Cowboys game, it all turned on a couple of errors by the Knights. In these big games, you've got to be careful making errors in your own area. Freddie?
Well, I've got to say, when that try was scored, the energy in this stadium was incredible. And what a person to score it. Jacob Carraz, he's the local. Have a look at that. 50,000 people got to their feet and they were screaming.
Yes, he's the local, but he's also the unsung hero in many respects, Brad. Wing, centre, he's even had a couple of runs at fullback. He's the leading meter eater in the competition this year.
Well, he got left out as well. He went to Newcastle. Didn't work out there for him. He's come back and he's had to fight for his position. He's done a brilliant job and he's got the Bulldogs on the board.
Burton from wide out. Unsuccessful, but the first points to Canterbury. Not one hint of hesitation about Canterbury's work early here. 4-0. Oh, it's a questionable ball from Skelton.
Questionable?
So can Manly keep the Dogs plugged down here? Here's Preston running straight towards Brooks. Marnie for Max King this time. Rolling out past the 30.
Want to improve their ruck defence, Manly. There's been a couple of players left on the ground, only one marker. Doing a job in the middle of the field, the Bulldogs forwards.
Burton with ample time to kick. Wow. He's got right under that kick out. Went sprinting after Turbo.
Well, that's the play. Playing into the breeze, the ball will come back to you. Those kick chase, kick out and the like, they can put a lot of pressure on the fullback.
Needed that, Manly. They were treading water coming out of trouble. Last 2 weeks, Bulldogs really disappointing defensively. And that was starting in the middle of the field. They were getting rolled in the middle of the field, really dominated. Different team today, really lifted the Bulldogs forwards.
It's a curiosity of this game, Andrew, that both teams were beaten heavily last week. Admittedly, both with key troops missing, but it's a strange situation. Manly beaten badly at home, Bulldogs thumped by North Queensland here, and the two men up in the coaches' boxes had the job to refocus their team this week as Lodge runs hard. Taken by King. Croker, Brooks, Cherry Evans, Sexton rushing out.
Yeah, rushing defence, that was the DNA of the Bulldogs in the 80s under Warren Ryan. Really rushing up today.
Here's Trbojevic in some room. What a shot by Skelton!
There it is.
Cruncher!
That's the DNA, the Dogs of War. Up and in, aggressive.
Tolu Kola.
This isn't good. Error, penalty. Look at this tackle from Skelton. Yeah, error by Manly, followed up with a penalty.
He's a monster, Billy. I realised he was big. I didn't realise just how big until I've seen him here in the flesh.
He can hit too.
This is his first year of rugby league. He's a rugby union convert.
I think he had a couple of games last year. With the dumping tackle. King put down over the halfway marty, long past Salmon. Now Sam Hughes. Played in every game for Canterbury this year. No mean feet up in the front row. Sexton for Preston. Tackled low by Lawton. Fast play the ball again. Sexton. Really given some impetus to the Canterbury attack since taking over the number 7 jumper at the midcourt of the year. And Salmon to the right-hand side of the posts. Sexton with another kick. Kick out coming through. Carraz coming through. Garrick with a good take at the back. Now Tommy Talau. His first final. Spent many years playing alongside Luke Brooks at the West Tigers, of course. Look at this. This is ferocious by Canterbury.
Well, they just can't get forward. First 2-3 plays with the outside backs for Manly. They just cannot get forward, the outside backs.
Oh, that is a very timely penalty indeed.
They can go either way, these ones. 50-50 call going Manly's way, and much needed. Pinned down in their own half.
He's got the head on today, Ella Kawatu.
Just thinking about Skelton up on the end of the line. That's a real trait of the Bulldogs. Move Daly, Cherry Evans will just look for a little dink in behind. Early kick.
There's the New South Wales Origin skipper, Jake Trbojevic. Lost the ball. Oh, there was a hand helping it.
Over the ball, play on.
Quick tap. Croker sprinting away. Gets a ball away as well. Brooks with some room. Brooks with a right foot step. Gee, to be a storyline if he could score today. 13 metres short. Manly have flipped the script with respect to momentum here, right in front of the posts. Paseka playing it. Croker with the ball. Cherry Evans introducing Trbojevic around the back. But the play broke down and Burton made the tackle. Kawatu. Stopped by Sam Hughes. Short pass. Paseka. Nearly, but not quite. Trbojevic now. Room for Manly. A chance. A try. An athletic put down by Tommy Talau on finals debut.
Yeah, that was crisp. And it was classy from Kohler. It was really classy. Little double pump, and he holds it up long enough. Here's the two penalties. Harvey Norman replay. They piggybacked them up. Skelton before jammed. Watch Kohler. He gets the ball. Beautiful timing too. That little double pump and then pass. I think that's the side they'll challenge Skelton on that side. Just got lost a little bit there, the big winger. Nice try over in the corner.
Yeah, great work by Tom Trbojevic. He was on the other side of the field on a play from Daly Cherry Evans, broke down. He got himself back to his feet, all the way over to the left, ran the ball on the last, and created the overlap. Manly strike back.
Billy, when you're coming around on those plays like Turbo, are you watching the defensive winger or the centre?
Well, you're watching the guy that's going to rush you, and that would have been Crichton. If he's sitting in his chair, you can accelerate at him and create the overlap. It's a real balance, that play.
Some encouragement for Ruben Garrick from touch, swinging back gloriously. He's had a fabulous year, Tommy Talau. A try scorer in an elimination final. His old mate Brooks sends Matt Lodge running back. Afternoons like this, you'll long remember, if you're a football fan, an offload, an effective one. Croker now, Jag Trbojevic, Tom Trbojevic, might have been forward. A section of Manly fans, Bulldogs fans, certainly thought it was.
Well, with this breeze, I thought it'd be odds on that Cherry Evans would have gone for a 40-20. He likes kicking from the right-hand side of the ruck and hooking it back towards Skelton's wing.
Normally doing.
He was inside the 40 there, DCE, but not the sufficient time to work an angle, and back comes the mountain Skelton. It showed to Wendell Sager at his best. Now Bronson Cherry, 10 tries for him in his return NRL season. Tracy tackled again by Brooks. They won't get away with much today, the Manly players. The Bulldogs crowd are right on their hammer. And they're right in Tom Trebojevic's grill, aren't they? They're not letting him move an inch. Wow, again, hit hard. All three in the front row up there to make the tackle. Now the 19-year-old rookie Lehigh Hopewate. This is extraordinary defence by the Bulldogs.
He's been enormous, Matt Lodge. That's his 8th hitter.
And Garrett goes for the speed and gets out to the 30, and that will give Cherry Evans some time here. Well, that set ended a lot better than it was looking at one stage. Couldn't get past their 10-metre line.
Yeah, the Manly Seagulls might be in front on the scoreboard, but that's about it. Everything else is going towards the Bulldogs.
Tracy bouncing away. He's trying to set up his outside man, Cherry, there, but the tackle made just in time. Now Carraz. Ball at the back, picked up by Burton. Fired away to Sexton. And Skelton in the centre of the ground. big week for Canterbury and a lot of focus on them given the drought that they've broken today with finals football, but they are playing like a team that is just reveling in the occasion. Burton out the back now, and kick out. Charging, he beat Turbo, he beats them all. Billy Army kick out.
There's a really bad defensive read here by the right centre, Reuben Garrick. Really bad decision. And his winger, Lehigh Hopewadi, he was left stranded. Loving it, the Dogs. There's nothing much doing here. There's 4 attackers, Harvey Norman Repo, 4 defenders. You see there, Reuben Garrick came in and Hopewadi was really passive, if anything, going backwards. You've got to work together. One goes in, the other one. That's the side they want to attack. Turbo test the shoulder out. Kick out just says, get out of my way.
Yeah, well, it is that right shoulder as well. You couple a poor decision with a missed tackle, and play could have stopped there, and Tom Trebojevic just misses that tackle. A couple of Seagulls fall over each other. That was how the first try was scored as well, and kick out the back of that block. First try he passed to Carraz, this time he did it all himself. Like I said, everything's going towards the Bulldogs. They're winning the field position, winning the ruck.
There's nothing doing there, Bill. There's 4 attackers, 4 defenders. You look up, you can see the play unfolding. Really poor defence. Really poor.
He won the Bulldogs Player of the Year this week, the Dr. George Paponis Medal. He's a try scorer this afternoon as well. Billy Army kick out.
Stand back here. Time on. Oh, we might get it this way. Hang on.
Rampant start for the Bulldogs.
Stay
2
back.
tries to 1. Yes, Brad.
Well, Anthony Seabold could also sense that Manly were losing everything. There's your man, back fence Brown. If you want to change the momentum of a game, he's the player you want on.
So the card back. What happened to the Canterbury player?
I think Nathan Brown gave him a clip on the way past.
That's Jamie Salmons. So Salmon, he was knocked over by someone chasing downfield from the restart. He was feeling for the back of his head for a minute.
Might have hit him with a good old-fashioned pro pick on the way past.
I don't think that happens anymore, although it is Nathan Brown. So Preston. And they stack the short side of Sexton.
Well, they're channeling down Luke Brooks' side and then opening up the field and attacking Cherry Evans' side. Luke Brooks, stack of defence, already up to 8 tackles.
13th game for Lehigh Hopewadi. 9 tries, 5 try assists before today. Cherry Evans just thinking 40-20 if he gets a chance. He's the master.
They just can't get forward, man.
Croker.
You're going to kick early. You've got to nail them.
Tracy bounding back. He got smashed after he passed that. Not late, according to the referee. He did not miss. Is that allowed? Ah, we've got a late call.
Well, let's look at this in real time.
Back here.
At first look, he was committed to the tackle. Just watch this. He gets his feet in a position. That's not a penalty. No way in the world. You watch his footwork. He is committed when his feet are in a position. It's not late. It's not high. It's a ridiculous call.
Yep. Just watch how hard Stephen Crichton works to get back there. He's up there in the defensive line on the kick from dummy half. He works back and gives his fullback an option. They work hard for one another, the Bulldogs. That's what's got them in this position. They're back to their best today.
Well, you got 3 referees out there, refereeing 2 linesmen, and they have a feel for the game. No way that was a penalty.
Brad, that was a massive shot.
Yeah, it was a massive shot, and it's a bit of a game changer. You think about Manly would have been defend and tackle 30 metres up the field. I think the referee's got to stop worrying about people when they're on the ground.
So fresh set now. He's got a boom on this young lad, Sam Hughes. High hopes on the Canterbury club of him developing into a top line front rower. Salmon, centre of the 30-metre line. Burt kicking on 3. Here comes Crichton. Crichton's got it.
Coming into form.
Crichton's come from the clouds with another big game try.
I think Turbo's gone.
No, he's back to his feet. He was on the ground for a bit. Well, he was the one in the line. He made the tackle before on Salmon. And Matt Burton, he spotted it. Harvey Norman replay. You see Tom Trbojevic coming out of the tackle there. And he goes to the other side. Matt Burton just dinks it straight over the top on the same page as his captain, Stephen Crichton. And he gets to the ball first. That's a big play. Identified the fullback in the line, out of position, and they pounce.
Well, you see Turbo there, he couldn't dive. Because of that shoulder, you couldn't dive and push the ball away. You watch when he lands, and he lands on that shoulder, you can see, look, grabbing that hand, how uncomfortable he is. Showing great courage, but you can see how hampered he is and how tentative with that shoulder. He must be in all sorts of pain.
It was close to the grounding. Tommy Talau, he was there as well with his forearm. And Stephen Crichton. And just watch it here. Just watch Talau. He gets his forearm on the ball. No, Crichton's got his hand under it.
Oh.
Down to you, Freddie.
I was just watching Grant Atkins stalk the ball. He wouldn't allow Matt Burton to kick it. Just trying to get that confirmation of the try. It's just that little extra effort, that hunger.
Well, once again, it was on the back of that penalty, which wasn't a penalty. You've got to understand, penalties are a huge momentum turn. Teams can get their set plays on. Just can't give them out. Just because someone's on the ground for a big tackle. Just can't react.
Burton with a glorious kick. That man, Stephen Crichton, has an extraordinary knack of doing amazing things in big games. That was a glorious kick by Burton, and he got his arm outstretched at the precisely right time.
Well, there's also great courage. Early in the tackle count, you spot something, go after it, trust your play. Burton and Crichton.
Think about those grand finals. Big individual players in pretty much all 3 of them that they won. Yes, Brad.
Well, we're 25 minutes into the game. Manly have just made their second change. Josh Aloiai. There's 2 Canterbury front rowers just stalking the sideline at the moment. Harry Hayes and Josh Curran.
Burton sends it skyward again with that laconic strike, but the ball seems to say it's suspended in midair forever. And this kick chase has been a real feature. Trying to hem Manly down this end once again. Telstra is the proud naming rights partner of the NRL Telstra Premiership and has been back in the game for 20 plus years. This is footy country. Well picked up by Brad. Immediately turned into Josh Aloiai. And here's Brown again. Ball playing once more. Trbojevic for Hopewate. He's gone. There was no room to work with at all.
Yeah, just a bit of an experience here by Lehigh Hopewate. You've got to find the deck. You get caught in this position. Teams are so good at holding you up and dragging you over the sideline. Runs out of room here. He's just got to find the grass. He doesn't get down quick enough. They hold him up. And then the teammates come, rush him over the sideline. They can pounce again here, the Dogs. It's a dangerous set for Manly.
They'd be happy 16-6 running into this gale force breeze. Manly haven't used it at all.
So King still going through almost 28 minutes. Salmon, Sexton, and now kick out, another offload. And Sexton taking on the defence. Aloye, 40 holder infraction line, the Bulldogs faithful. Jamin Salmons at the 10. Trebojevic left, strewn on the ground. Out the back to Tracy. Crichton with a tap on Skelton with an open wing! Another one! Oh, he might have lost it.
Okay, we've got tackle 5.
He's given himself up.
We've got a no try.
A lot to play poker against him. He's just run straight back in position.
Well, his teammates gave up on him. They were all racing back to reform. It was there and no. Good desperation, Kohler.
Seeing all angles here.
Well, that could be a game saver.
Jarrell Skelton loses possession of the ball over the try line.
But you called it once again. Jake Trebojevic left on the ground. They're losing the ruck.
And then the ball goes touching goal. We have a decision.
They're playing so fast, aren't they?
Canterbury.
Bulldogs.
You watch Canterbury's tackles. 2-3 men in there, and
Wait for the kick, not the whistle.
they're not getting left on the ground.
Back there. I think we started, mate. Back there. We're going to give you a whistle to start.
And it just comes from the speed of the line. Getting up probably another metre compared to Manly. Manly hasn't got that line speed. Good
There's a run.
There's a run.
Aloye busting the line. And finally a platform off which to work, and here comes Brown. Not quite from the back fence, but maybe halfway there. A metre from the halfway. Interesting fact, the same afternoon that this man, Luke Brooks, debuted at the cricket ground in 2013, Nathan Brown debuted on the exact same game. Jerry Evans. Now for Jake. Four plays used. Early ball for Olakau'atu, who holds Burton off momentarily. But look at the reinforcements come in. Jerry Evans. Kicking for Garrick. He's the pursuer. Tracy up above the pack with a great catch. Carraz one-handed catch. Tearing back into Manly's defence. Manly 105 more points from an attacking perspective against Canterbury. But on the flip side, the Bulldogs have conceded 88 less. So it is a real battle of free-flowing attack versus defensive resolve. Yet Canterbury with 3 tries to 1 so far. That was Harry Hayes in his maiden NRL season, and straight into a finals campaign, and now current.
The challenge for Cherry Evans is to get his side and lift his side on the back foot.
Oh, kick out again!
He's struggling to get forward. With his experience, especially his kicking game, here he goes now, Cherry Evans. It's going to be the challenge. Can he get his team?
Yes, Brad.
On that kick, Chase has twice now kick-outs come out of the line and nailed the catcher. You see there's a real tactic. He goes heading down there. He goes one out, and then everyone just files in behind. Brings into the crowd.
There's Cherry Evans. And another catch safely negotiated by Tracy outside his 10. Half an hour gone in the elimination final. Canterbury showing no signs of maybe that little drop-off in form the last few weeks of the season proper.
No, they're back to their best.
It's nearly 100 running metres already for Jarrell Skelton. Curran confronted by Bullimore. Another kick down that left-hand channel by Burton. He gave that some extra, taking the wind into consideration, and it's perfect. Kickout leading the way again, but Cherry down there also.
Yeah, well, Brad Fittler spoke about how sticky the surface is. The wind has dried this surface out and it holds up. And you kick it long, plenty of grass cover as well.
Goodness, they're under pressure. Man, they are. Look at this surging defence. They cannot get out of here. Even Brown gets bashed. And Bullimore, they're running one out. The Bulldogs are shooting up, trying to inflict as much damage as possible. Brooks down the left-hand edge this time. He wants it to break away from Tracy, and that's what it does. It'll buy them an extra 5 metres or so. Tracy turning it underneath to Jacob Carraz. This is absolute domination by way of field position.
And that's the only thing they're getting Manly out of trouble is their kicking game with the breeze. They won't have that in the second half, so I think Cameron Serraldo will be really happy with this first half performance by his Dogs.
Crichton upended. Didn't look to go beyond the parallel or put him in any sort of dangerous position. I think he might have landed on the shoulder, yes. And that's extracted a penalty.
It's on the floor.
Bullimore, it's him right across the nose.
Yes, okay. So not the tipping tackle, but the high tackle of Bullimore, which has caused the referee to intervene.
He was holding the shoulder.
Did he get a burner during this year? He got his neck caught up.
Yeah,
he missed a week or two. Yeah. He got his head in an awkward position making a tackle. I remember him grabbing at his arm. Well, how uncomfortable he looks. How's he land? Does his neck get caught up or pinched? Because he grabs straight for that arm. Look, he's grabbing that shoulder. If that's nerve damage or nerve pain, incredibly hard to play with. That's what I'm talking about. If he's hurt that neck and there's some sort of bulge there.
He's going to soldier on for the moment. So Bullimore on report for the high tackle. Another penalty, more possession for the Bulldogs. At least a couple of minutes of respite there for Manly's defensive line, which has been under great duress. Marnie, away for Bailey Hayward, now for Harry Hayes.
Aloia's been strong defensively. Another big tackle.
Sexton, Preston. Runs straight towards Lawton. A tackle by Bullimore. And that's Croker in there as well. Here's Sexton chipping over the top. The ball's going to sit in the in goal. It's tapped in.
Burton's been taken out here.
The referee saw it and he said play on.
Well, he was the one that called the kick. And Sexton kicked it. Here's the replay. Sexton kicks it for Burton.
There's no penalty. They just turn around. They can't disappear.
Yeah.
Cherry Evans, he didn't see, he saw open territory. They didn't get back and cover the gap. Look at this, it's gone 80 metres. Wow. Well, that is a game-changing play by Cherry Evans. There was no one back anywhere near the halfway line. And the first time they've been able to use the breeze to any great effect.
Up together, Carl.
Preston at Brooks again. He's got a target on his chest.
Yeah, they're channeling down that side, opening up the field, attacking to their left, the Bulldogs. It's been very effective, this game plan. Once again, Brooks involved.
They're just tearing them apart in the middle. A kick by Sexton. Here comes Crichton. Crichton versus Turbo. Up goes Turbo with a catch, and can he buff it away from the tackles? Not quite.
Well, you can see when he gets into contact, he's not pulling through tackles. He must be in all sorts of pain, Turbo. See the way he's just holding that shoulder.
Good tackle, Haywood. He and Hayes, the two Bulldogs in their rookie seasons, out on the field together. And they're in that tackle as well, stopping Brown on the 40. Olakau'atu steamrolls Burton and leaves Kickow behind. An aerial kick by Cherry Evans. Oh, great challenge. Lehigh Buate's got it back. Ethan Bullimore weaving in and out and scoring. What a play by Lehigh Hopoate.
Yeah, well done, young man, Lehigh Hopoate. Well, his talent got him the ball, but his work ethic and his effort got him to the ball. Ethan Bullimore, he scores the try. Harvey Norman replay. Nothing really happening here. Just watch the effort by Lehigh Hopoate. Gets to the football, rips it out of Connor Tracy's grasp, and then great footwork by Bullimore to score the try. That's exactly what Manly needed.
Ethan Bullimore, the beneficiary of some Hopoate brilliance.
He's a try scorer, Bullimore. Great speed for a back rower. Come on.
So it's a steal. He didn't catch it in the air. Tracy got it, and Hopoate ripped it out of his grasp.
Well, you look hard enough, you'll find something in there, but that's a contest. That's a contest for the football.
Can we just play on?
The obligatory Manly HU2 sign. It's made the journey to Sydney Olympic Park.
Still going through.
We don't know whether the try's been, it hasn't been awarded yet. We don't know if the bunker's going to examine.
Like, honestly, can we just play? Just play the
Okay,
game.
right,
Well, here's the contest.
I think we're good. I think we're good, Joey.
Oh,
Sit
good.
down.
Well, how come it took 2.5 minutes?
What a game.
Boy, did Manly need that.
Well, elimination finals football brings out the absolute best in our players. You saw it in Townsville last night, an epic clash, and this is treading a similar path at 16-12. Canterbury, by far the dominant team, but it's only 4 points. And Brown now, eating up the metres in the middle. Early ball for Olakau'atu. He's busted them again. An ankle tap from Kickow. But he's up and off. Haywood stopped him. Just. He got the ball on.
Is there a high shot here? He's appealing for a high shot, Olakau'atu. What a machine. Look at that camera. Look at that.
That's a big angle tap.
Look at the size.
Oh, there.
There's a high shot there.
You often talk about early ball for centres and back rowers, Andrew. Cherry Evans just going straight to him.
Well, you don't have to dress it up. You just give him the ball and get him one-on-one. I think he misses there, doesn't he, Bert?
He cops another one from a knee. He looks most dangerous, Olakau'atu.
What he has developed too, he's developed a pre-line pass. He'll go to the line because he's so dangerous. He attracts defenders, and the centre runs a block play for Turbo. So hard to defend because he's so big. He attracts so many defenders to him.
Saxon with a pressure pass for Kickout, who was able to take it. One, maybe two plays before half-time. Hayward, good hands. And now Tracy, a kick to the corner. He's pursuing himself. Trebojevic is over there. That's the half of football everyone that has come here to Accor Stadium was hoping for. And I'm sure you're engrossed at home or wherever you're watching. 16-12 in front of a bumper crowd. Player who is being inconvenienced by those injuries.
Stay back.
Can he pull out some magic for Manly in the second half? That try just before the break, the Hopewati leap and the Bullimore carry has Manly within 4 points after they were pretty much on the back foot for the entirety of the opening 40. So Curran now, Canterbury running with the benefit of the breeze. Jim Burton with his booming left boot can really use it to advantage. What a crowd, what a spectacle. Bailey Hayward now, just the 20th game of his career. 15 out from the halfway line. Tracy's been full of beans as always. Burton's first bomb of the second half.
Can you get a torp away? I just want to see a torp.
I think everyone wants to see the torp except the Manly back three. It's just this line speed again from Canterbury. Garrick tackled strongly by three Canterbury defenders. Brown brings Alloy underneath, targeting the smaller man in Hayward. Good assistance from Kickout. He's been everything from the arm to Kickout. Brown playing on again. Lawton. He'll work the ball out to the 40-metre line. Cherry Evans. Straight to Jacob Carraz. He takes off with that awkward running style, but goodness, it's effective, and the ball comes free.
On Manly, stripped one-on-one.
Brooks stripped it, but knocked it on.
Strip one-on-one, knock on Manly. Knock on.
Might go down to Brad Fittler. Is that breeze dropped a bit, Freddie?
Well, it is dropping, Joey. There's little gusts that come up every now and then, and when you get out into this middle of the arena, it sort of swirls a little bit, but generally it's turning more southwest, and it's going to ease as the day goes on.
Tell Birdo we want to talk. That's come from the 8th Immortal, Brad.
Could you imagine the crowd if he put one of them up?
Oh, yeah.
It would be insane.
Harry Hayes. It's been a rapid rise. It's part of a Jersey flag premiership team, I'm pretty sure. Not long ago. A handful of games in New South Wales Cup and into the top grade. And Curran, always willing. Burt, left foot step, takes on Olakau'atu.
It's the first time we've seen him run the ball, Burton. He's a threat, bigger body. So he got Rookie of the Year, Bailey Hayward.
Yep.
He's
a
had
halfback.
Yeah.
He's been playing in the pack all year.
I've been watching him in lower grades. There's a player there.
Look at this. The pick up and drag.
Well, this is why we won't see a talk. And they're just playing the percentages, the Bulldogs. And just putting it in the corner and getting numbers down there, holding their opponents up, and taking the meters off them.
Where's his teammates there? Just left him all on his own.
And just got manhandled.
He was just the ultimate big game player, Crichton. Yes, Brad.
Yeah, once again, you saw Kickout fly through the screen. They send him down first. He gives him an awful shock, and all of a sudden Crichton comes back in, lifts him up and throws him over.
And that was a wonky restart, so Canterbury back with the ball, full set, inside the 20. Curran first receiver, running towards Brooks. He tried to put a shot on, but Brooks missed everyone, and Curran gets up within 7 metres. And a tackle count restart. Big set of 6 this. Hayes towards the posts. Croker the last man off. Marnie. Haywood, Sexton, Preston. Fast play the ball. Marnie down a short side. Crichton stops. Fires it back to his halfback Sexton. Burton chases a kick. Burton off legs. The ball dived upon desperately. Olakawatu.
A big play, Olakawatu. Played the ball. I think Burton kicked it. Olakawatu got his hands to it.
They just can't get out of their own end. Calder out past the 20. Brown straight and hard, but into a Bulldog wall. Led by Preston. Cherry Evans. He's going to bounce back towards Manly. Oh, had that have taken another hop in the direction of the oncoming Sea Eagles, they could have got the ball back. What a fortuitous bounce for Connor Tracy. Now Carraz. Over the halfway already, the 2024 NRL and NRLW Telstra Premiership Grand Final is on sale now. Be there to witness the impossible happen right here at Accor Stadium. Sunday, October 6th, the date. NRL.com/tickets. Hard to bring down. Only 4 tackles used. Canterbury bombarding away. Sexton now, and Burton, look at all the space. The pass to Carraz, he steps inside and gets stopped by a metre. Burton on the last, gets it away to Sexton. A kick out wide, Crichton there, he taps it on expertly. Skelton changes direction and gets the first try after half-time.
Well, they didn't panic, the Bulldogs. An opportunity on the left-hand side. Look, Carraz was too deep off Burton. The play broke down. So much patience in this last play. Harvey Norman replay. Burton runs the football, a little flick pass to Sexton. He just dinks it over in the vicinity of Crichton. That's a beautiful little tap on. Just step back on the inside. Shelton hasn't he had a game.
Once again, they came down the left and made a big break. Once again, Reuben Garrick went in and Hopewadi was left stranded. Isn't this bloke a find? How's there to score a try? Look at the size of him. Freddie.
What beautiful balance he has for a big man. Talk about balance, watching Stephen Crichton tap that ball on. Very similar to Val Holmes last night. Just these big athletes, elegant, just tapping balls on like they're playing volleyball, hitting the marks, scoring tries. Geez, our athletes are good.
You get the feeling there's a few more coming for the Bulldogs. All those effort areas, they are smashing Manly in all those effort areas. Speed of the line, numbers in tackles, kick chase. Far superior.
They've made one error, Joey.
The Dogs?
One error in 47 minutes in football. They've been near perfect.
Penrith completed 97% or something the other night.
Yeah. Melbourne 95.
Burton pushes it out and swings it back in spectacular fashion. Skelton relishing the finals furnace. The gap back to 10. They only have to find something. They've been on the back foot from the kickoff, really. They've picked up a few handy guys for next year, the West Tigers. He's not the headline act when you think in terms of Jerome Luai, but just Skelton. He's a weapon out wide. Bailey Hayward bumps away. 15 out from the halfway line. Now Marnie.
Great kick.
Good catch as well. The Manly wingers aware, and back comes Talau.
You watch where the point of contact is here. First couple of plays. Look, there's the advantage line. A metre past the advantage line. Man in, holding up. So it's the second play. Watch him sprint off the line this time. If you can control those first couple of tackles, you control the whole set. That's where the ball on the ground. They just cannot get any dominance at the ruck, man.
Left side. Oh, wait.
Brown nearly through a hole. That pass went a long way backwards to Terry Evans. He was thinking about a kick. Croker goes himself down the right-hand side. The jumping contest is won by Carraz.
It's actually not a bad play. Just dropping it a little bit shorter, the breeze will hold it up, create a contest. Rather than putting it 10 metres deeper. Uncontested catch.
Just see the difference, the speed of the line.
Kick out. Driven back, the offload coming. Carraz to Hayward, there's the meter eaters. Skelton topping the pops. Now Marnie, one-handed scoop and run. Away to Tracy, jammed. Oh, it's close to the sideline. Opawati, he was looking for it.
I don't know where the tots are going to come from.
Oh, Marnie! Putting shots on. Oh, Garrick and Marnie, and that Curran's in there, and they're coming from all corners.
Can't throw a punch then.
Yep. Come on. Time's off.
Well, here's the contact. Reed Marnie coming out of the line.
You're getting a penalty? You're getting a penalty. Read your report.
Reed Marnie on report for Brady. Was there a second effort? They're pushing.
Well, when he come down, I think he collected Ricky Garrick in the head.
Well, they needed that manly.
Yep. No running in. No running in. I'm talking about
Yes, Brad.
Well, in the first half, they were in total control, the Dogs. And it was a penalty and another penalty that got the Manly Seagulls down the other end where they scored their first try. It's all well and good to be emotional and physical, but you need some discipline while you're doing it.
Oh, Garrick. He's being dragged back to almost where he started. Nola Kawatu, he's been damaging.
He is a machine. So big and agile.
They try and get the ball a little wider this time. Marnie's over there. Westpac, red zone. Not a high count, 11 for Canterbury, 5 for Manly. Garrick. Put down by Burton. Turbo now. He just doesn't have that usual acceleration. It's Brave. This is Cherry Evans. Brooks, he's coming. Bounces back in the direction of the Dogs. We made a Sexton this year, Andrew.
He's been good. He's been really good. He's always been a player there. Watching closely when he started the Titans. Feels like he's just got that bit of confidence. Yeah, that's a big penalty. They've been hanging on. Manly. You get the feeling that they could put some real points on here.
Home of the grand final in all its glory above Sydney Olympic Park. We'll be back here in a few weeks' time. Who knows? Assuming Canterbury go on from here, if they can maintain this kind of form, I wouldn't say it's beyond them being here. Although teams 1 and 2 look in good position. There's a mistake from the immediate resumption.
Well, he got pushed while he was playing the ball here. Viliami kick out. There was an error from Reid Marnie.
Yeah. Well done, Matty.
He plays it sideways as well. There's either a penalty.
Well, here's their chance. Here's their first real chance of the second half. Manly. You get the feeling it's that right side. Cherry Evans and Olakau'atu. He's had no ball, has he, Kohler?
No. And they haven't really started a set of 6 in the opposition half until now. So the Seagulls on the 40-metre line. Just confirming the lineup. Cronulla, North Queensland locked in, and the Roosters play the winners here. Trebojevic. Stopped by Curran. Brooks thought about a kick, and he runs. He's elusive, no question. Couldn't quite punch through the goal line with the Canterbury defence. Up goes Cherry Evans. Through comes Garrick. It's taken a Canterbury hand. This will be a knock-on. It's a knock-on Manly in the first instance.
We've got a knock-on Manly. We'll go to Daly.
Well, Ruben Garrick got up saying, I didn't knock it on.
Challenge.
They might challenge this one.
Okay, Asher coming into tackle 6, and we've got a knock-on off Manly on the last. Is a live ruling. Challenged by Manly.
Well, he was the one that went through Ruben Garrick.
Clear kick chases onside. Ruben Garrick misses the ball.
Hits him in the head.
Just checking to see if it comes off Jacob Carraz.
It comes off his elbow, I think. It's the inside of his forearm.
Comes off the left hand of Jacob Carraz and goes forward.
They'll get another chance here, Manly. They need to get their star fullback, Tom Trbojevic,
The
to
challenge
fire
is
here.
successful.
And he's been nursing that shoulder. He's got his knee strapped. He's battered and bruised. But if they
Still
ever
got your
needed
challenges.
their star fullback to stand up, it's right now.
This is massive.
And a few Manly fans that are here, they realise this is a big chance. They're up on their feet.
Stay there, do not go. Heads in. Lock off. Hold.
Looks off the scrum. There's a trick play. It's yielded a try. It's the skipper. Manly are back.
Yeah, great play. Well, the Dogs were thinking what we were thinking. Get their star fullback in the game. He dragged the attention of the Bulldogs. And Daly Cherry Evans, the man who fed the scrum, he just whipped around. Beautiful set play. Harvey Norman replay. Everyone going to the outside. It's Stephen Crichton just staying out on Trbojevic. A beautiful play for Cherry Evans. That was one that was created in the team meeting.
Like he jumped out of Brooks' pocket.
That pass from Brooks is so hard because he can't see where Cherry Evans is. He just throws and trusts that the angle and the weight is perfect, and he hits him straight on the chest. That was as good as it gets there from Luke Brooks. Freddie.
Yeah, he's used all his experience, Daly Cherry Evans. The last couple of minutes he's had his angry head on in a little scuffle at one end. You just see this little snarl forming on his face, and all of a sudden he just reconcentrates, come up with the best play of the day. What a beautiful try, 35 years old, 19th finals appearance. He just keeps going.
Oh, he gets better. He gets better and better.
That's the first time I've seen that scrum play by Manly. We'll save that one for the finals.
Might see it in Origin next year. So Garrick, the kick is successful and we're back to 4.
Stay behind.
A rare visit to Canterbury's goal line, and Manly execute the trick shot to a nicety. And Paseka back out there now. Oh, it's brave that they're within 4 points, isn't it?
Well, if nothing else, that just gives the Bulldogs a few nerves. It just says, hey, we're still here, we're in striking distance. The game's not over yet.
Here's Bullimore grafting up to the 40. Emma, what an atmosphere.
Oh, I've never experienced anything like it, Tomo. The official crowd, 50,714. That is a record, the biggest ever Week 1 finals crowd in the NRL era. It just eclipses the previous record set in 2015 when the Broncos played the Cowboys at Suncorp.
And a record crowd for matches between these clubs as well. Brooks with a kick, Tracy with a catch. And Jake Trebojevic snapping his legs away along with Paseka. Can Manly make it difficult for Canterbury coming out of their own end now. Here's Carraz. Tackled strongly by the fresh man, Paseka. And Jamin Salmon back on the park. Now Max King's second shift has commenced. He's a couple out from the halfway. Marnie waiting. Burt in position. Well, he tried the top. It's a wobbling thing. Oh, they're off and harder. The ball's kicked hard towards Manly's goal line. Turbo v kick out versus Sherry. Gone.
Well, finally, he's pulled it out. He didn't nail it. But sometimes the uglier the better. It was dipping, swinging. Look at that. Crack. Doesn't get hold of it. Hopewadi, he gets there, then pulls his hands away, and then the ball bounces. And then once again, the kick chase. Kick out.
Stay behind.
He's owned that kick chase.
At least Freddie gave him the memo. We want the top. He tried. A short restart here. Taken by Carraz. And a pass out the back. Curran on the bump. A chance for the Bulldogs to strike out that try. There's the chant. Here's Burt. Takes them on. Crucial tackle made. Curran, he was at a standstill. Lachlan Croker brings him to ground. They're 7 metres away. They're just left of the post. Jamin Salmon trying to link. Another good tackle by Paseka. That's 4 of them down here. Marnie to the right edge. Sexton finds Crichton. This is good stuff by Manly. They're hustling. There's still another play to come. Numbers left. Kick out signalling. He might want to kick out wide. He's got Carraz as well. That's what they're going for. It's a Sexton kick. It's on the goal line. It's a magnificent take by Garrick.
Yeah, great set by Manly. Great defensive set and a big play by Ruben Garrick at the end.
Oh, these are hard runs, Billy. These are tough. The Bulldogs' defence has been inspired. Trebojevic, Jake past the 10. Brooks tripped over, up and off again. Crichton nabs him. And now Lodge. Barreling through the middle of the ground. Played to Croker. Charge down! Kick out! Does the ball bounce for him? No! Hopewadi gets back.
Mark that down. That's a big, big play for Manly. Well done, Hopewadi. Ball was bouncing. And he had a T-Rex coming at him. Look at the size of him.
Is he the best charge down merchant ever?
Look when his arms are 10 foot long.
That's
it's like
true.
Freddy Krueger. That's a big play from Hopewadi, a huge play.
My goodness, he's had a game. Kick out, hasn't he? Yes, Brad.
Hey, there was a Bulldog that wore the number 8 jersey, Steve Price.
Yeah.
There were none better than him at charging down.
He was okay too. It's in the DNA, Brad. That's what they do.
There's Olakawatu got one high here.
Tackle 4. He looked very low. He looked very low, Ashley. Play the ball. Tackle 4. He's very low. Tackle 4.
All right. It's a scratch on top of the head, and he was 30 centimetres off the ground.
Don't balk to play the ball. You're going to put everyone offside. Tackle 4.
Oh, the tension.
Oh.
Great defence. Lodge sent Marnie reeling out the back. But in come the reinforcements again. Cherry Evans. This is floating. This is tantalising. Anyone want a bar of it? Not really. Bounces back towards Canterbury.
They're appealing for tackled in the air, but the ball bounced.
Yeah.
So it's all legal. That was an inside out. Torpedo. Hit it off the instep.
Tracy for Skelton. And Curtis Moran, haven't seen him so far. So his first involvement, 17 minutes from full time, and he has plenty of leg speed. An offload from King, very good. Marnie now, trying to send Burton into the open. Sexton. Curling away from Trebojevic. Oh, that was a bobble, but he got it. He got his body in the right spot. Then kick out, whack him.
That would have hurt him. They've just suffocated Manly coming out of trouble. Oh, I can't believe Manly's still in the game with how dominant they've been in the Bulldogs and how much field position.
So Ben Trebojevic, another fresh player involved. Turbo 18 runs. Maggot 19. Tracy takes it near his own 30, comes hightailing back. What you feel here, Billy? Did Manly arrest a little bit of momentum back?
No, it's the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs are winning the field position battle. I'd be tempted to move Kohler back to fullback, give him a little time back there, a little bit of space.
Has he played much back there, Bill?
Yeah, he's played a little bit.
Played last week.
And he's got electric speed. He hasn't been involved a whole heap in this game. And we'll give Tom Trebojevic 5 minutes out on that left edge.
Flat pass. Preston from Sexton. Geez, that's a rapid play, the ball. Marnie dashing. Sees some disjointed defence. Sells a dummy. Dinks a kick into the corner. It's too big.
Oh, well, here we go. Last night, we saw this from Valentine Holmes. There was a rush of blood. He had a 7-tackle restart, and it turned the second half for the Knights. Let's see if this can give Manly the momentum and some field position.
They're shifting here, and they get as far as Turbo, and it all breaks down.
Well, there's the Westpac red zone, and it just indicates where the ball's been played, down the Bulldogs' end of the field. They need to find some energy here, Manly. Find some energy to get some plays on.
Turbo again.
They've had 2 offloads the whole game, man.
One side to the other, Brooks short, Ben Trebojevic, and it is a forward pass.
Once again,
Clock's on.
speed of the line. Look at Big Brother's not happy. Yeah, correct decision, Freddie.
The one player they really miss at the moment is Jason Saab. He sits out here in that right wing and he just stretches your defence a little bit more than you'd like to. Makes you uncomfortable. He's got that excessive speed. Scores plenty of tries coming out of trouble. They'd love Jason Saab on there at the moment.
Their shot high above a core stadium. The race that stops the nation, the Melbourne Cup. Brand new home, right here on Nines. Wide World of Sports, join us this November, every day of the Melbourne Cup Carnival. It's quite a week. Or if you'd like to be there, you can head trackside by getting tickets at the website on screen.
Have we got someone interviewing the jockeys on a horse?
Well, there'll be someone.
Clock's on. Manly feet.
I don't know if there's been anything signed yet, Andrew.
Like a Jonathan Thurston.
Maybe a Robbie Kearns. He was good on the horse.
Brett Clyde.
Well, here's the chance. 12 and a half minutes to go. They've been gifted some field position here, Manly. You can see the breeze.
That was an unforced error, wasn't it? That was... Oh, kick it.
He gets him on.
Just watch kick out, the way he just sprints. It must be terrifying. You got the ball and you can see.
Behind.
Or you can hear him coming. Sprints from the scrum.
He's a ferocious trainer, Phil Gould tells me. Utter professional. 33 of 36 completions, Canterbury.
Great
Exemplary, super shot. Moran burying him low. Lodge now. An opportunity for the Sea Eagles. Brooks, Ben Trebojevic into the line. It takes 3 Canterbury defenders to stop him. They've appeared in a grand final in each of the last 7 decades, this Manly team, but their season teeters on the brink here. Ball at the back. No restart of the tackle. Count. Terry Evans sees daylight. 9 metres out. Brooks into first receiver. Turbo. He tried to towel. It's been knocked on by Canterbury. There's a stroke of one.
Might have a head
He tried
injury.
to catch and pass Cole. I think if he backs himself and goes, I think he scores.
Okay, clock.
Or was it Hopper wide?
Yeah.
Oh, they created the overlap.
Do you think he scores if he just pins his ears there, Bill?
Oh, I think the play was right. Catch and pass. They just couldn't execute it. That's one gone begging.
So I do apologise that the referee has said it went forward off Hopewadi before the Canterbury knock on. So it is a Bulldog ball. One of the great opening round finals here. Good run, Hughes. So now Jamin Salmon, he was part of that group of players brought in to the Canterbury squad at the start of this year, and he's made a difference. This man too, Connor Tracy. Look out, boom. Here comes kick out. And Hopewadi can't escape the clutches of the chase. He might be inconvenienced, but he has tried everything. Tom Trebojevic today as they shift to the left-hand side. Bulldogs' defence has just been too good.
Well, they haven't made a metre in 3 plays.
Just one out running it, eating it up.
If they can generate an offload and then move that ball off the offload, none of the 1 out running.
Turbo through the middle, offloading, away to Garrick, and they've opened up the left-hand side now. Ben Trebojevic, Tolu Kola, he's a flyer of the highest order.
Oh! What?
An extraordinary final try.
Wow.
22 each.
Game on.
From the top shelf.
Tolu Kola, he does it all on his own. Well, if you can't kick the field position, you may as well run there. They run it on the last, the Manly Sea Eagles. A little inside ball to Tom Trebojevic. Harvey Norman replay. He just throws an offload out the back, and then they just create the numbers. Great plan. Kola, once he got into space, he was going to take some catching. Little in and away on Connor Tracy. And we're all leveled up here.
Running the ball inside your own 30. What are we at? 10 minutes to go? 8 minutes to go. Ben Trebojevic, he just hands it on and gives him time. And look at this for an athlete. Have a look at that. In and away. Loses a boot. Still gets away. You're running the ball inside your 30. But once again, big game players. DCE to Turbo. Need your big players standing up.
One boot. He's got one boot on, Joey. That's a Hail Mary.
Well, look at the crowd. What about this kick from Garrick into the breeze?
Well, what's he thinking?
He's got to nail it straight at the black dot. Coop it low and hard.
Garrick's moment has arrived, and he has drilled it.
Stay behind. Stay behind.
7 to go, and Manly hit the front for the first time in the final.
I can't believe it.
Incredible.
I can't believe it. They have no right to be in front. They have no right to be in the game. All the stats are with the Dogs. Everything.
Now, I know we've got a lot of time left, but Matt Burton, 2-point field goal. He's done it already this year. He's got the wind at his back. If he gets a chance, I reckon it'll be bombs away from the 40.
Well, they've played the percentage play all game, the Bulldogs. Now they need to play the low percentage play. They need to go after the game.
Oh, Turbo falling over. How gutsy's he been? An offload now. Croker.
They've experienced Daly Cherry Evans. He's done it on all levels. Origin test matches to ice the game.
Oh, Carraz. Penalty in the air.
Yeah, Olakawatu.
Challenge it.
He grabs Carraz in the air here.
Okay, so mate.
And they're going to challenge it. He was going for the football.
Okay, Ashley.
Then he gets
You're
an
a
arm
captain's
out.
challenge.
Yeah.
Live ruling of tackled in the air, but I believed he was under the contest rather than in it.
Well, there's no doubt he's going for the football initially, but then he gets contact with Carraz.
Well, one of the indicators is whether he's focused on the ball.
Well, he's looking at the ball, isn't he? He goes up and his hands are in a position. He's got his fingers up trying to catch the ball. look, hands are up, fingers are up, trying to catch the ball. I think it's play on.
He's always contesting possession of the ball.
And he doesn't touch the ball, so it's not a knock on.
Just checking to see which way the ball goes.
Does the ball come forward and hit Olakuatu on the head? Comes forward.
A knock
the
on.
ball comes forward off Jacob Carraz, making contact with Haumole Olakuatu in the head. The challenge is successful.
That's what we can't take out of the game, the contest. That was the contest, one-on-one, ball in the air.
Scrum, Manly.
Big effort from Olakuatu to get down there. That's the game, one-on-one contest.
Will Manly get another scrum here? Have they got another set play?
Well, if I wanted anyone to close out a game in the competition, I'd want DCE doing it for my team. As I said, done it all on all levels. He'll keep a cool head.
They go the other way. And Olakuatu has been an absolute giant. What a performance from the Manly back rower. The Bulldogs have been immense. They've given their absolute best, and they look over the scoreboard and think, how can we be down? Paseka punching through, nearly. Croker. Burrows, he tried to pivot and get the ball on the ground.
Lachlan's out there.
Denied.
4. Take it out for me, let him go.
Well, every tackle down this end of the field for the Bulldogs is a game saver. We've got 2 to go.
The front row in dummy half, they rush in. Get out of there.
Oh, that might have been a better pass than that one. It's Jake now. Terry Evans, Luke Brooks, they're happy to give them the ball here. So just under 5 left. 95 to travel for Canterbury. Can they get Burton in some sort of position before full time? Oh, the ball's come out.
Pressure.
The ball's come out.
That's what pressure does. I feel for him, Sherry. He's had a great year, this young man.
I still can't believe what I'm watching here, Joey.
I can't believe it either, Bill. They have been on the back foot all game. Cherry Evans' kicking game has somehow kept him in the challenge.
And a couple of moments of brilliance. The scrum play for one, and then it was Kohler on the left-hand side. They've gone for a push, the Bulldogs.
Everyone breaks apart.
Just those 2 moments of brilliance have created points.
Heads in, stay in.
Brooks had loved to ice his game with a try, wouldn't he? His first semi-final of his career.
Hold the weight. Lock it in. Hold. Wait.
Croker to the aforementioned Luke Brooks.
Stephen, get up.
3.5 left. Is there another twist yet? One of the great finals. What an afternoon Trebojevic dumped. Paseka, strong second stint from the front rower. Gets them up within 3 metres. Terry Evans, Ben Trebojevic again. Preston and Marnie come out to stop him. And now Lodge, nothing scientific here about Manly. Happy to give them the ball back if they can't score on their goal line. Under 3 to play. Terry Evans for Luke Brooks. Away to Tolu Kohler, whose try with 10 to play will live long in rugby league memory. It might send them through to week 2. Skelton. Manly cannot give away a penalty.
They've got to shift to kick out.
Canterbury looking for some magic. They have just been remarkable today. They're going to go left now. And here's kick out. And he's got 3 men next to him. Bronson Sherry. Dummies. Comes back in. But he might have been tackled without the ball. No. The referee says play on. Look out. Here comes Burton. What do you reckon? One more hit up and Burton lets fly. Toby Sexton, he runs to a spot. Can Burton get in position?
He's not in position.
They're not going. Oh no, it breaks down.
He is now.
He's got time. Burton with the kick. Burton sends it towards the post. It dropped underneath.
Well, he wasn't in position. He wasn't thinking 2-point field goal. The ball hit the ground, and then he rushed back there. He got tackled the play before. There was a chance.
He ended up with a heap of time as well.
Okay, time's on and...
Oh, it was on target. It dropped out of the sky.
He just poked at it.
He didn't commit, did he? He didn't give it everything. Tried to cuddle it through.
Well, by the time this set finishes, they might have a few tackles.
And Trebojevic on the halfway. Lodge has been a steadying hand in the middle of the field. Marnie with another tackle. That's 4 of them. We're about to embark on the last minute. Manly by 2. Where did Canterbury get the ball back here? Cherry Evans. Taken by Leo Abawadi, so there it is. They've got 80 metres to go and they've got 45 seconds in which to maybe salvage something. They shift straight away. Manly's defence comes up. There's room out here. Crichton up against the tackle of Talau and also Kohler on the 30-metre line. Can they get Burton in some sort of a spot? 25 seconds to play. They're not even at the halfway yet.
Burton saying take one right. He's going to have a crack here.
No, they're not at the halfway. There's 10 to go. 55. They need one more run. It's a run by Tracy now. He's got to play it quick. Burton's there from nearly halfway. He hasn't got the distance. Trebojevic shadowing the ball back. He gets it. He runs it over the back. And Manly have notched one of the greatest wins in the history of the club.
I still can't believe they've won this game. So courageous. Those 2 on screen. Cherry Evans, Turbo Tommy.
A win for the ages.
That was unbelievable. The courage to go after their game after being under all sorts of pressure, the Manly Sea Eagles. They devastated the Bulldogs. They've done everything right. There's the finals, week 2.
Sharks, Cowboys, Roosters, Manly. You cannot believe the finish. Both games at Allianz, 7 o'clock Friday and Saturday respectively. 24-22, Manly have produced a finals miracle.